This is going to be a video about the ideology of religion in popular culture today, late February 2008. I'm going to talk briefly about religion, various perspectives on it, how we can understand it, and then I'm going to talk about what I think is actually the new kid on the faith block, the religion of the marketplace. Religion, we're told by the faithful, is about faith. Faith in God, faith in Allah, faith in the goddess, faith in Shiva, faith in faith even. The popular electronic oracle, known as Wikipedia, tells us that religion is a set of beliefs and practices generally organized around supernatural or moral claims. Richard Dawkins says it's all murderous bullshit, and we better stop. What else could religion be, though? Is religion only definable by the faithful? There are many perspectives. From an anthropological perspective, religions ground us in our culture by teaching us what the world is about. They help the world make sense to us, and they tell us what our role in that world should be. It's very difficult to have a culture without any religion at all. So, in light of this understanding of religion, where's our faith? What is our North American faith about today? In my opinion, the most powerful religion on the planet is market capitalism, and I'm going to devote the next few minutes to showing you why I think that's true. So, what's with the barnyard? It's here because anthropologist Hugh Brody thinks that Genesis and the rest of the Bible emerges from an agricultural worldview. That is to say, the way of life that the Bible reflects and endorses is an agricultural one. It's the farmer's point of view that's being sanctioned here, not, say, the hunter and gatherers. Anyway, I'm a farmer. These are my animals. And one thing I can honestly say about farming is that it's incredibly hard work. There's always something very demanding physically that needs to be done. And if you don't rest for one day a week, actually really take the day off, make time and rest, you're going to get sick and die within a year or two. The biblical God, who rests on the seventh day, sort of looks like the master farmer to me. Sometimes that's very explicit, like in Psalm 23, "The Lord is my shepherd," and we're supposed to be good little Christian sheep. The problem is that most of us don't grow up knowing what a shepherd actually does with her days, or a farmer, or a henwife, any more than a hunter-gatherer grows up knowing about crop rotation. Do you know how to tell a cow from a bull? It's not by the presence of horns. These are all cows. So anyway, the agricultural metaphor at the sacred foundations of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam is not, I think, immediately real to us. We're not intimate with biblical metaphors anymore.
It's okay. Here's the camera. Look it.
The metaphors we confidently and easily use today are financial ones. We spend time with our aging aunties. We pay a visit to the parents. The bottom line of any argument is the clincher. And what makes our financial metaphors so meaningful? It's in the one thing we all know how to do very, very, very well: shop. We're encouraged to shop. We're expected to shop. It keeps the economy moving. Let me say something again. From a functionalist perspective, religions ground us in our culture by teaching us what the world is, what it's all about, how it came to be, and what our role in that world should be to make it a better place. The people who reveal the religion to the population and uphold its values are called priests. The religion of the marketplace has its own priesthood. They're known by another name, though: economists. No one really understands what economists are talking about, although we smile and nod. Yes. They may as well be speaking in tongues, and we all sort of hope they're getting it right because we know we're going to suffer if they get it wrong. And what are they telling us? In these days of the neoconservative victory, they justify and rationalize current financial behavior. Mostly, economists tell us that any regulatory intervention in the free market system is a threat to the natural order of things, and hence to human welfare. Is that true? No, of course not. 250,000 children die of malnutrition or infection every week. In other words, they die because they're poor and they don't have enough food or access to antibiotics. Meanwhile, the world's 358 billionaires, that's 358 people, are wealthier than the combined annual income of countries with 45% of the world's population. That's about 2.5 billion people. So whose welfare is assured by economic orthodoxy? The welfare of the rich. Are they the only human people that matter? Why is it right that resources are legitimately concentrated in such few and selfish hands? The economic orthodoxy of market capitalism convinces us that it is right, and not only that, convinces us that it's inevitable, and our highest goal is to become one of those billionaires. Where else do we see evidence for my thesis that capitalism is the newest world religion? What about places of worship? Ooh, the god of the market is worshipped in many places. In small temples by the side of the road, in larger shrines, and even in churches. Then there are the cathedrals and basilicas of the marketplace. There's a sacred calendar of high holy days in the new religion of the marketplace, and we've just passed one of the highest holy days of the year, Valentine's Day. Now think about it. Each card costs $4 or $5. There are estimates that over 1 billion cards were sent out this year in North America alone. That's a $4 or $5 billion business, not to mention the chocolates and the flowers. Not bad, Hallmark. The god of the market offers a secular salvation. You'll be happy when you buy that particular thing. It's a momentary, ephemeral salvation. But in economic orthodoxy, that's good, because you're going to need to buy something else then to feel happy again. What power can Christianity exert compared to the God of the marketplace? In the public domain, where are Christian virtues being practiced in North America? In my opinion, there's a new God around, and he's the top of the heap. It's the God of the marketplace.